Hi, welcome back to this tutorial series on Introduction to MATLAB. In the first tutorial, I discussed about graphic user interface of the MATLAB. In this tutorial, I am going to discuss about how to issue a command to the MATLAB, and we will see how to use it as a simple calculator. Let's get started. So let's see first how a simple basic calculator works. So you can open your calculator in your PC system, and let's suppose I want to add two numbers like 10 or 15. So 10 plus 15. So I'm going to write 10 and then I'm going to press this plus, and then I'm going to write this second number. So this is how we simply write in a simple calculator. So 10 plus 15. So till now I just written this number. To calculate the result, we have to press this equal to button, and it will give me the desired result over here. So we can do all the different operations. Let's suppose I want to multiply two numbers, then I am going to write 5 into 6. It will give me the 30. I can just simply divide two numbers, 5 divided by 2, so it will just give me the 4. So this is how the simple operations we do in the calculator. Or we can also do some advanced calculations, like we can calculate sine angles and cosine angles, logarithmic, exponentials, and many other options. So we will see how to use MATLAB as a simple calculator. So to do that, we will move to the command window and we will start writing from here. This is where we start issuing a command to the MATLAB. So to use MATLAB as a simple calculator, let's suppose I want to add two numbers. Let's suppose 10 and 20. So I will just write 10. Then I want to add the number, so I have to supply this addition symbol. So in the MATLAB, the addition symbol is this plus symbol, the same as in simple calculator. So next I am going to write the second number, so 10, and then I am going to add this number, so I supplied plus, and then I will write 20 over here. So till now I have just written the command into the command window. I have not issued this command to the MATLAB. To issue the command to the MATLAB, we have to press an enter key on the keyboard. It's just like the equal to button in the calculator. So in the MATLAB, to do that, we have to press an enter key. So see, the MATLAB has calculated this required result. So when we return this 10 plus 20, so we return this number and then pressed enter. So we issued the command, MATLAB will do the necessary calculation and give the result. So 30 is the result of these two number additions. But MATLAB store this value of 30, the variable which is short form of the answer. So ans is the short form or abbreviation form of the answer, which is the default variable of the MATLAB. So any result that is given by the MATLAB after calculating is stored in a variable, and this variable for the MATLAB by default is the answer, and this same variable is accessible in the workspace over here. So the name of variable, which is answer, and the value in that is 30, is shown in the workspace. So in the name column, we see the name of the variable, and the value that is stored in shown in the value column. Let's suppose I want to subtract two numbers. Let's suppose 65 minus 25. So if I want to subtract these two numbers, so I will write 65, and then I will press this minus symbol, and then I will write 25. If I press an enter key on the keyboard, it will give me the 40. So you will see that the same variable is there, but the value now is stored is 40. So the previous value is overwritten by this new value, and if you will see in the workspace on the right hand side, the value is now 40, but the variable name is still the same. Similarly, we can do different operations like multiplications. So for addition, we have plus symbol. Then for subtraction, we have minus symbol. For the multiplication, we have to use the star symbol on the keyboard. So any programming languages for the multiplication uses the single star symbol given in the keyboard. And so this is the symbol for the division. So division symbol is just the backslash. So let's suppose I want to multiply two numbers, 5 and 9, which is basically, we know, the 45. So this MATLAB, after pressing enter key, is going to give us the result, that is 45. This is stored in the same variable as initially it was created answer. Now if you will see in the workspace, again the 45 is now there instead of 40. So every time this value is calculated, is replaced with the new result, and the variable remain the same. Simply if I want to divide with the 65 with the 5, so I will supply the first number 65, then I am going to use this division symbol, which is backslash, and then I am going to this number which by which we have to divide it, so it will give me the 30. There is many mathematical functions available in the MATLAB library which you can use to do your necessary calculation. Let's suppose you want to calculate some trigonometric functions calculations. Let's suppose I want to calculate the sine of some angle, cos of some angle, so I can just simply use these built-in functions. For sine we have this built-in function sine, and then to calculate the value we have to use this index bracket, and then I am going to split the angle, but make sure you split this in the radian. So if I write 10 over here, then this number should be in the radian. So when I press an enter key over here, so this sine of 10 is calculated, but make sure this 10 is in radian. Whatever angle you want to split it, make it radian first, and then you split over here. So the sine 10 in the radian result is minus 0.5440. If you do not have angle in the radian, and if you have angle in a degree, you can also split that. For that you have to do sine d, and then you can just simply write 30. So the sine d indicate here that whatever value is given by the user, we are the user, we are applying the value, so whatever value is given by the user has to be in the degree. So now this will take the value in the degree, so sine 30 is 0.5, that is 1/2. So we can use degree and radian, both the angles, to calculate the trigonometric values. You can also calculate log functions calculations. Log 10, you can calculate log 10. So this is going to give me the 2.3026. By default this log over here is the natural log, and the result of this log 10 is 2.3026. There is a lot of other functions are also available. You can access that by using this command over here. So I'm going to write help. That means I want the help for particular thing. So what we want all the elementary functions that are available in the MATLAB library. So I will write ELFUN. If I press an enter key over here, you will see all the available mathematical functions, which is elementary math functions. So this command over here gives all the available mathematical functions in the MATLAB library. So this is trigonometric functions, so all the trigonometric functions like sine, cosine, secant, tangent, cotangent are also available, and also the sine inverse are also available. So if you will see over here, this is inverse cosine. The name is also written what this particular function does. So this is inverse cosine. So to use the inverse of that, you have to write a cos. So a cos means it's inverse cosine. Then there is something exponential functions like exponential, logarithmic, and the log with base 10 is written in this form, log base 10. You can try all these available functions over here. And then there is complex functions. You can also find square root. So square root has already built-in function over here. You write sqrt, you can easily find the square root of that. Let's try this square root first. So if I want to find the square root of any number, let's find the square root of 60, which we know is 4. So it's going to give me the 4 result. Now this variable over here, which is answer, is still there, but the value now is changed to the 4. So till now we have not supplied any variable from our side. We have stored all the value in the MATLAB default variable. So this is how we can use the MATLAB as a simple calculator. In the next tutorial, I am going to discuss how to create our user defined variable and how to store the value in it. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much.